not joking. All my guys, them know me.
Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Melissa, and if you're new on this channel, please like this video, subscribe to my channel, click it as well. Click the notification bell so that whenever I post, you'll be the very first to find out. Guys, I know I talk too fast. Oh my goodness, I talk too fast. I don't even know how to slow down because it is in me. It is now part of me. Sorry. Anyway, so when I was doing my ILR series, just in case you don't know, see me, I'll keep reminding people, no verse. I have to keep reminding people. In case you've forgotten or you're not aware, I currently have indefinite leave to remain. Hey, clap. I always ask people to clap, so make sure to clap, okay? Yeah, guys. So one of the questions that I got was some people were actually very scared on, taking up side hustles, the impact of having side hustles when you're on skilled worker visa or when you are a dependent, and they asked if being on YouTube affected me. Of course, I already have my ILR, so you guys can tell that it obviously did not affect. But note that I am not, or rather I was not on a skilled worker visa, rather I was like a dependent with a skilled worker visa holder, if that makes sense. So when you're a dependent, you have the luxury of working wherever you want, whenever you want, as much as you want. There's just that luxury there. But when you're the primary holder, there's a bit of limitation. You can only work with your employer for unlimited hours, but if you want to take up additional job, then it has to be a maximum of 20 hours, and of course it will be taxed. And at the same time, the work that you're in must be on the shortage occupation list. So for instance, let's say you are a nurse, for instance, or okay, let's say you're a doctor and you want to start up a business. So if you meet an immigration layer, they will tell you switch to an innovator or startup visa, hold a tier 1 entrepreneur visa, or even the global talent visa. That's what they will always tell you, honestly. And frankly, that is it, is the law. I think they do these things so jobs can be available for people, because if you leave some people, they're ready to work every day, back to back, have their businesses, and at the end of the day, job will not go around. Even as it is now, we are struggling. Talking about they relax these rules, oh my goodness. So they're trying to just put some restrictions and limitations, which I think is fair, it's good. So in my case, as a dependent, of course, I have always worked. Since I came to the UK, I've always worked. The only time that I was not working was probably when I was on maternity leave, and then I think sometime last month when I had issues with my employer, I didn't work for like 2 months ish, but they paid me anyway. But they paid me for 1 month, and then before I now resign. It's a long story, but just know that I have always worked. And then I started this channel 2 years ago. When I started this channel, I was not really earning so much. I think I got monetized. I can't remember details, sorry. I think I got monetized like after 6 months or thereabout. Yeah, 6 months of starting up the channel, and even at that time, money was not really coming like that. And then gradually I started meeting the threshold of £60 and $100. So since I'm in UK, I earn in pounds, so I started getting £60. Sometimes in a month I will not even end up to £60, and then some months I will earn more than that. So just there rotating around there until things started becoming better. When I had my twins, I started making substantial amounts of money from YouTube. Then brand deals, oh my goodness. I started getting brands, getting paid by brands. So money was actually coming from my side hustle, which of course is YouTube. And at the same time, I review products on Amazon, not all the time, because sometimes I get rubbish products, but I review like nice products. Sometimes I review hair, sometimes I can get vacuum cleaner, which I'll review. Some will offer to pay, some will not offer to pay, some will just be you getting the free products, and those free products I happen to sell them on Facebook markets a lot. And at the same time, some of the products that I get here on YouTube that I really do not need, I sell them, which fetches me money. Of course, my children things that they are not using again, their toys, their clothes, or even household items that we are currently not using, I sell them. And nonetheless, before I even go for that, I have some things for sale, guys. I want to sell my bed frame and my mattress. If you're interested, please let me know. Very cheap, £150. See, and it's double size. Maybe I'll just attach a picture. Yeah, double size bed. I want to sell it. It's still very good. Just I want to convert the room to my children's playroom, so there's no need for the bed. So in case you're interested, let me know. So sorry for that distraction. No, it's not a distraction. It's still side hustle. What we're talking about. So now the thing is, if you're earning more than 1,000 from your side income in a year, referring to dependents now, in a year, then like if you're earning more than 1,000 in a year from that your second job, from that your side hustle, then you definitely have to let HMRC know so the money can be taxed. You have to pay your tax. It's very important. You have to pay your tax to avoid getting into trouble, to avoid having issues. Don't evade tax, guys. In my own situation, I was using PayPal to receive most of my money, so you might want to try it. I don't know if it prevents anything, but yeah, if you're the main applicant and you want to have a side hustle, like you want to be making hair, you want to be making clothes, you want to be baking, or even being a content creator, then I think your sure bet would be to open that account in someone else's name, someone that you trust, that, like, for example, your dependent, your husband or your wife, your spouse basically, that is a dependent, or maybe your child that is above 18 years of age. You want to open it in their name so that you can be on a very, very, very safe side. Now, if for instance the problem now is trust, you trust your spouse enough, because stories the kind of stories we hear these days, I don't even know to trust again. Betrayals left, right, and center. But if you trust your spouse, you guys understand the union come marriage, you do things together, then you might want to try that route. Like, just open the business. For example, this YouTube, you can be earning the money via your partner's account, if that makes sense. When you get brand deals, you can use your partner's account to receive the money. Very important, guys. Now, another thing is, if your husband, for instance, or your spouse, okay, let's just say dependent, if your dependent is a boss, like any big amount of money, that if they add side hustle to his main income, is going to enter a high tax bracket, then you may not want to consider opening a company. In that regard, you might want to speak with an accountant. There's so many accountants that help a lot. If you need the details of accountant, let me know, because we actually have an accountant that will help you. That way you will be able to even save up money. Now, when you register your company, like using your partner's name, let's say your partner earns as much money as you, that way you can even claim expenses. For instance, on YouTube now, you buy lights. I have 3 lights. You're looking at me because I'm shooting this video in the night. Buy these lights, buy your camera, buy your microphone, buy your tripod lights, using your companies for even your house. Like, for instance, if you have like a mortgage, or you pay bills, light, electricity, council bills, because you're making that video in that same house, so what's the point? So you can do things like that, to just all this of this thing, just to avoid wahala. That's the truth, just to avoid wahala. Recently, the government, I don't know if the law has been made effect already, but I know I read something, or I watched a video where government announced that if you're an eBay seller, or you sell on Gumtree or Amazon, or you have a side hustle, like your second income, and if you make £1,000 over a year from that income, like I'm on YouTube, definitely I make, what is £1,000 within a year? Like, what is that? Most of us, most people, we make way more than that in a year. In a year, not in a month, in a year. Oh no, oh my goodness. And that's saying that it's now like a law that you must declare it. For instance, I sell clothes on Vinted, like this, my beautiful top now. If I add weight, because these days I gain weight, I lose weight, like my body is just anyhow. This is, I don't know whether it's because of childbirth. Like, I can be skinny this month, and next month you see me, I'm chubby. And you're like, Mr. You've added, what's going on? So I can say that, oh my God, this cloth is so uncomfortable, I want to sell it. I sell it on Vinted. My children's clothes, I sell it on Vinted. I think government is now propelling those sites to declare the amounts. I don't have the full gist on that, but I think it's becoming a thing now. Like, and UK now, once the law is passed, it is what it is. Like, you can't even evade it. So, but I'm like, I'm selling my used item on Vinted or on Facebook Market. Why would you have to tax it when that item that I'm selling, I bought it with my taxed money, and they also tax the item? Because trust me, all these things we buy in from stores, they are all taxed. Anything you buy is taxed. So I'm buying using my already taxed money, my net income, and I'm also buying that item with taxed money, and now because I don't have need for it, I want to sell it to get money back, and you're saying that income that I generate from selling the item we have to be taxed. It's just insane. Like when I read it, I'm like, say I'm not even ready for this. I just closed it because it was just really, really crazy. But yeah, I hope this answers your question, because some of you were asking me if YouTube actually affected anything, if I got any letter from them. No, I don't get any letter from them about my YouTube or anything like that. And 3 months before our application, I was very careful with the money that was entering my account. Like I was actually very, very careful. I was saving more of my money in my PayPal, and money I generate from brands, I just left it on PayPal. I didn't transfer it to my UK account until we're done with our ILRO decision, everything until we got a decision. That was when I transferred the money and put it to good use. But yeah, you just want to be very careful. I don't know if I answered your question, but I hope I did. Yeah, and yeah, so if you have any questions, share with me in the comment section, guys. Thank you for watching, and I will see you all again, hopefully vlog, because you guys, like, people are like, Melissa, just vlog, show us our children, show us your children. You don't take, I know you don't take. It's just that vlog is for the strong. Honestly, it takes a lot of energy. So if I want to, I'll put tripod somewhere and begin about my daily activities. I swear I'm not a vlogger. I've accepted it. So vlog will just be something I used to spice up my channel, but I'm not a vlogger. Everybody's not. I want to live in the moment. I want to enjoy. Like, I can't be setting camera everywhere. But yeah, definitely I'll be posting vlogs. But I'm not a vlogger. Just know that my channel is not a vlogging channel. I talk about reality of living in the UK. My life in the UK, okay? So guys, thank you for watching, and I will see you all in my next one. Bye guys.